Imagine yourself opening your eyes, but instead of seeing the world around you, everything is dark. For millions of people around the world, this is their reality. Now picture yourself as a student in a classroom trying to learn, participate, and navigate school without sight. How would that change your experience? Hello, my name is Dhivya Venkat.
And my name is Shravika Eeda. We're going to be presenting our advocacy plan to this problem in the Disability is Diversity Challenge from the Muscular Dystrophy Association, or MDA.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to advancing research, care, and support for individuals affected by muscular dystrophy, ALS, and other related neuromuscular diseases. The specific disability we have chosen to spotlight is total blindness. This describes those who have a complete lack of light perception caused by infections and diseases and resulting in sensory challenges. Blindness is a spectrum with a diverse range of conditions, and over 4 million Americans have a visual impairment.
For the simulation, we have chosen total blindness as it is the most extreme case on the spectrum and includes many of the issues of visual impairment. We predict that some of the positive aspects are the rails on staircases, ramps, tactile pavement, and a supportive community for guidance. Some negative predictions include a lack of guiding rails, open campus plan, and lack of braille.
Next, moving on to our findings.
As I began my day, I quickly noticed that the lack of railings or guides on the open campus made it easy to get lost and difficult to navigate, as I often found myself bumping into things. Additionally, the doors had no braille or other indications, making it even harder to find my way. In class, I had to rely on an image-to-speech app to follow along with the lessons, which were mostly on paper. While walking to school, I appreciated the guiding rails on the stairs, but they were still a tripping hazard nonetheless. Later, when I visited the library in search of entertainment, I discovered there were no tactile books in Braille, making it nearly impossible for me to read or engage with anything. Overall, the supportive community helped prevent me from bumping into obstacles or stepping into puddles, but navigating the campus was still a very challenging experience.
Our plan is called the CARE Initiative, and each letter of the acronym represents a step taken. C is create, A is advocate, R is raise money, and E is empower.
First, we'll create a dedicated Instagram page to share information and updates. Next, we'll advocate for change by starting a petition for more ramps and accessible materials on campus. And we'll invite a visually impaired guest speaker to share their experiences. For fundraising, we'll host a blindfold challenge where participants navigate an obstacle course blindfolded to raise money. Additionally, student volunteers will create and sell artwork to support our mission. Finally, we want to push for more Braille to make resources more accessible. These steps will create a more inclusive environment. For our target market, our demographic is young adults aged 18 to 35, including students and professionals living in urban areas with access to resources and technology. Our psychographic is individuals who are passionate about social justice, disability rights, and building inclusive communities.
Next, we'll be moving on to our timeline, which is from March to May 2025. We should create our account by early March, and we should start advocating throughout March to early April. Next, we should raise money throughout April, and lastly, get accessible infrastructure in the school by the end of April to the end of May. Our general key performance indicators entail changes in community awareness, 80% change in school accessibility, and sustainability of our efforts in the long term. More specific KPIs are around 500 followers by 3 months, and around 400 signatures for the petition, around 10K in funds after the fundraisers, and changes in school infrastructure like added ramps, braille, and other material. Thank you for listening, and remember, design for all, not just for some.